Hello my loves, and welcome back to Dark Souls 3, the one we never finished. Yeah, I love this game. Dark Souls 3 is definitely, for me, the best of the Dark Souls games. I think it combines all the very best elements of 1 and 2, and does away with a lot of the faffery of both of them. It's got its own problems, as do all of the Dark Souls games, but this one I think has got the best balance of technicals and mythology. I love the imagery in this game, and I love what it does with the wider metaphysics as well. But we never finished it. We got right to the end of the Ringed City DLC, which is the very, very end of Dark Souls. And I couldn't do it. I couldn't do Slave Knight Gale. And I don't just want to go back and do Slave Knight Gale, because that's kind of just have him sort of like floating free here. I prefer to actually go back to the beginning and do it again, and it's a really good excuse to play Dark Souls 3 again, isn't it? So that's what we're going to do. Let's go for it. I do love me some Dark Souls.
Indeed. It is called Lothric.
Is it?
The transitory lands of the Lords of Cinder converge.
Oh god, look at that. Nobody does environments like From Software. Look at that. It's all so pretty.
North, the pilgrims discover the truth of the old words. The fire fades.
I thought she was going to say fear the old blood then, but that's something entirely different.
Go without thrones.
Love these creatures. Look at them. Look at the burned flesh and everything. That's so cool. It's all very sad, this game, I find. I mean, all the Dark Souls games are sad, but this one's sadder than most.
When the link of fire is threatened, the bell tolls.
Oh, we know all about the bloody bells from Dark Souls 1 and 2, don't we?
The old Lords of Cinder from their graves.
Ew.
Aldrich, Saint of the Deep.
I love Aldrich. Aldrich is fantastic. He's gross, but absolutely stunning.
Farron's Undead Legion, the Abyss Watchers.
Love them too. Loads of fun, the Abyss Watchers.
And the reclusive lord of the profaned capital. Yom the Giant.
Yom. He's a big one. Love him. Love him to bits. The bosses in this game are amazing. They've got such weight and sort of depth of narrative behind them. Oh yes.
Only in truth, the lords will abandon their thrones.
It's true. It's true.
And the unkindled will rise.
Ah, that's the Prince of Lothric, I do believe. One of them, anyway.
Nameless, accursed undead, unfit even to be cinder.
Yeah, we're totally wretched in this game.
And so it is
We're not even proper undead.
that ash seeketh embers.
Like, before you play the fated undead, the entities who spool through the metaphysics of this game and sort of keep the wheels turning. In this one, you're not even that. You're kind of like the embers of that, like the ashes that are left. It's pathetic. You are just like nothing, absolutely nothing in this game. And I kind of love that. We're going to play Elias Kirshner, obviously, because I always play Elias Kirshner. Character who turns up in my books all the time, and has been my go-to video game character for the longest time I can imagine. Right, I'll spare you all of the character creation, because this goes on forever, alright? So, I'll see you when we get back, when we get into the game proper. Oh, that's ominous. It's always the bells. It's always the bells tolling that calls us from our grave. Rise from your grave. That is an old video game reference. Like, that makes me feel ancient. Does that? Ah, yeah. I mean, it's never ceremonious, is it? You know, it's never a celebratory resurrection you get in the Dark Souls games, but it's even worse in this one. You're not even proper undead. You're kind of like, we're this thing. We're ashen, which means bugger all. Ah ha ha! Pyromancy. That's nice. Okay, let's have a look what we've got. Not much, really. We've got a dark sign, we've got the black separation crystal, we've got stuff. What else have I got? I've got a life ring, and I've got a great swamp ring, which boosts my pyromancies. That's nice. That's nice. That's excellent. What spells have I got? Just the normal fireball. Well, that's all right. The normal fireball will be fine for a little while. For a little while. Anyway, I need to get out of Bloodborne mode. You can't play this game like Bloodborne. If you try, you're gonna die, basically. Hello. Hi, man. How you doing? That didn't work out for you, did it? Oh yeah, all of this is just instruction. I love the environments in this game. I mean, I like Dark Souls 2 for all of my moaning and problems with it. I like it, but there is nothing in it that even begins to equal the beauty of Dark Souls 3. It is such a pretty game in that peculiarly desolate way that Dark Souls games are beautiful. I mean, look at this. Ah, fuck! I was encapsulated. I was encapsulated, and I almost got myself killed. I mean, look at this. Is that what I think it is? Ah, it's my Ashen Estus flask. That's going to be very useful. Is that actually the vessel, the Lord vessel, or one of them from Dark Souls 1? I think it might be, you know. Hello. What are you doing? Friend or foe? Well, it's Dark Souls, so it's redundant. Of course it's a foe. I wonder, can I get him without rousing anyone else? Can I, yes! Aha! Fading Soul. Oh, we're getting a lot of shit from this. This is good. Look at all the gravestones and everything. These are all from the heroes who have tried to rekindle the fire and have failed, basically. That's where we are now. This is a world where the normal cycles of rekindling the fire haven't worked, or they've just not, it just hasn't been done. And as a result, the world is kind of collapsing. We're the last hope of that metaphysics. We are ashen. We're not even proper undead. We're kind of born from the failing engine of this world. And I love that. I love it to bits. It was always a desolate metaphysics, Dark Souls, but it's even worse now. I mean, look at this. I love this notion that, like, Lothric is the last of the worlds. Lothric is, it's sort of built on the ruins of all that went before, like, Drangleic and Lordran before it, and all the other kingdoms that have gone. There have been millions, by the way, not just hundreds, not just thousands. There have been millions of kingdoms before this. And this is the last one. The wheel has turned 1,000 times. I love the movement in this game is so much better than the previous ones, I've got to say. Way better than Dark Souls 2. Hello. That's a big old crystal lizard. Now, if we're very careful, we can do this if we're very careful. And I mean very careful. Like, if we play this with a modicum of caution, we can do this. Can we not, sir? My lovely little... Ah, not like that. Oh, well, fuck. This is going great. For my first video, this is actually going very well. I can normally kill the crystal lizard there the first time round, so that's embarrassing. Oh well. Boss in this game. Okay, let's go kill everything again. Because it's fun. Hello, sir. Right? Yeah. Now, I need my souls back. Aha! I do believe that is a Lord vessel, isn't it? It's kind of a symbolic demonstration that metaphysics is done. It's over. You got it in Dark Souls 2 as well. There was a cracked Lord vessel in one of the areas, sort of buried under the floor. Do you mind, sir? One of the weirder changes to this game, which is one I don't like, is the kicking mechanics. For some reason, the kicking mechanics are very close to the attacking mechanics, and it's weird. It feels really strange. Your character often kicks too quickly, or too readily when you're actually trying to attack. Ah, oh, you bastard! Like that. That's how you do it. Okay. Right. There's normally dogs around here. I could have sworn there were dogs around here once upon a time. Oh well. Let me take it a bit more cautiously this time. Right. Okay. So that puts us into double-handed mode. That's pretty good. That's a little bit of pyromancy for us. There we are. Okay. Strong attack. Arrgh. And that allows us to drink. Okay. Right. Right, you. Mister. That wasn't cricket last time. I do hope you realise that. God. I need something longer to be attacking this thing. Really. Oh, this'll do. Come on, you. Aha! Back off! We are not doing much damage at the moment because we're at the beginning of the game and we're shit. We are just ash. We're shit. There's nothing good in us at the moment. We are the lowest of the low, the most pathetic of the pathetic. Come on, you. Hey! I love the rolling attack. I think that's really cool. Aha! Come on. Come on. Do your thing. Not that. No. That's annoying. Gotcha. Right on the tail. Come on, you. Aha! We got him down to half attacks, half health. That's good. No. That will do frost damage to us, I believe, which is never good. Whoop. Come on, you. Whee! So much fun. There is such a major difference in tactics in these games from playing Bloodborne. Bloodborne, you learn to play really aggressively. This one, you don't. You have to sort of attack and then step back. Step back, otherwise you're going to get moided. It's a very different experience, I find. And I find the difference really interesting. Given that, you know, they're the same engine. It is essentially the same engine. I mean, this game and Bloodborne were developed at the same time. Gotcha. There we go. Tonite scale. That's brilliant. Very, very cool indeed. Okay, what else are we going to get? Look at all the gravestones. Soul of an Unknown Traveller. Alright. Fair enough. I'll take it. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's so pretty. It's all so lovely. The lighting in this game is unbelievable. The mood of Dark Souls 3 is unlike anything else. I find it personally to be much stronger atmospherically than the other Dark Souls games. As good as they are, you know, I mean, I love the other Dark Souls games. I love them to bits. 3 is the one. 3 is the one that does it for me. Oh, look at this. Look at it. It's so gorgeous. These vast, rotting, entropic kingdoms on the edge of sanity and creation. I love it. I love it to bits. Look at that. That's where we're headed. That's the Firelink Shrine. That's where the bell was tolling, and tolling for us, in fact. Bing! There's nothing we can do at the moment. We can't level up at the moment, so we're just going to rest. We'll gather our souls and we shall rest a little. Hello, you. Come on, then. I'm not coming down there. It's one thing you've got to watch out for. Enemies leading you into ambushes. It's always best to take your time in this one and just sort of bide your time and see what the enemies are actually going to do. Now, how do we jump in this one? Ah, that's it. That's how we jump. Okay. Alright, you. Come on. Gotcha. If you're just going to sit there, I'm going to deal with you. Even the undead are more pathetic in this one. They're sort of like... They're much more ragged than they were. If you look at the undead in Drangleic, they're all the soldiers of old Drangleic in the old kingdoms. They've all got their finery still, mouldering as it is, and a lot of them have still got their purpose as well. It's not really the case in Dark Souls 3, it's just desolate. And I kind of love it. I kind of love... Look at that. That looks a little bit... Those look like the mountains where Liam Loyce is in the Dark Souls 2 DLC. Does it not? And that's interesting because there are actually kind of like aesthetic similarities between Lothric and Liam Loyce, which I kind of love. Come on, you. Aha! That's it. Let your guard down. That's exactly what I want. And you, with your crossbow... Ow! Oh, he got me right in the face. God damn you. You're going over the edge, you are, man. Go on. No. Oh, well. Fair enough. Oh, look! I still got the bolt in my face. It's right in my neck. Excellent. I'm sure it doesn't bother him, you know. I mean, we are unkindled ash, so we don't feel pain. We're dead, you know. Everything is dead. They're all dead, Dave. Everybody's dead, Dave. Huh! Oh! I'll go back and do that because I want that. Hello. Ha-ha! Wonderful. Right, there's him there. There's another one up here, I do believe. Oh, no, there isn't. Oh, well. Right, you. Do you mind? Ah! Sure. Oh, and did it kill the one that normally comes from here? Must have. Right, I want to get that thing on top of the tomb. Can't remember what it is, but I want it. I'm sure I want it. Because at this point, you kind of want everything. Okay, let's try it from here. Huh! Hey, there we go. Titanite shard, yeah, it's going to be useful. Okie dokie. I mean, yeah, you just know, don't you? I mean, you know, you've played Dark Souls before, you know how this goes. I mean, look at it. You know what's going to happen, right? God, look at the big grave with a tree growing out of it. That is fantastic, isn't it? That looks very, very, very much like Nito's tomb. I wonder if that's what this was in some previous incarnation of the world. Hello. Ooh, look, he's got something nasty coming out of him. Yeah, that's a clever move. Yeah, that's right. Take the sword out of the big corpse. Why not? Ha-ha! Oh, you bastard. This is Mr. Gundyr, and he's a tough one. Make no mistake, he's a toughie. Ah, you bastard. He's got a very long reach. Oh, that change to how you drink your Estus is brilliant. Aha! Aha! Gotta lead him away from the edge. I don't want to go over the edge. He can go over the edge, that's fine, but I don't want to go over the edge. Oh, here we go. Yeah, he's infected with something vile. Really, really unpleasant. And now he's going to be very, very tough. Oh god, it's all very Resident Evil, isn't it? It actually even looks like the filth from Resi 7, doesn't it? Oh god, look at it, it's so cool. Whoa! Right, hang on, let me back up and get some pyromancy off. Gotcha! Goodbye. Ubex Gundyr. Mr. Gundyr there, he is basically us. He is one of the champions of Ash who was resurrected to try and rekindle the fire and failed. He somehow became infected with the darkness, the abyss that's infesting this land. Cool, eh? Easy, easy boss, that one. Easy peasy boss. It's not really a boss, to be honest. There are way harder normal enemies than him. Like, way harder. Okay. Big doors. They always bode well. I like my pyromancy get-up. I love that sort of raggedy sorcerer look. I think we look grand. Okay. Oh, look at this! Every single shot in this game is frigging epic. It's beautiful. It's a very, very, very different thing to Bloodborne. Despite the technical similarities, it is manifestly different in terms of tone and atmosphere, and I love that about it. And look, all the undead you encounter, they're all despairing. They're all sort of like, they don't know what to do with themselves. They don't know what to do with their unlives, because there's no purpose anymore. There is nothing left of the kingdoms they were once part of. Goodbye! Off you go. Into the abyss, where you belong. Hello? Oh dear. It's a homeward bone! That's going to be useful. Not yet, because you haven't got anywhere to go home to, but I'm sure it'll be useful somewhere down the line. Oh, look at that. That is Lothric. That grand palace. Look at it. It is very cool, isn't it? Highly redolent, of course, of Drangleic. Look at the walls of the place. The architecture is insane. This kind of fantasy just... ooh, it does it for me, I've got to tell you. It does it for me. Look, and look, there's another undead just staring out at it. Not really doing anything, he's just staring out. Sorry. I feel sorry for that one, actually. I you know, I didn't necessarily want to do that, but hey, what are you going to do? Hello. Yes, I see you, you bastards. I've got to take you out, because you're gonna be annoying otherwise, aren't you? God, this axe is good. Hello, you. Yes, I see you. Come on. No! You missed. Yes, it's all a bit pathetic at the moment. There are not many enemies around here that can really do much. Because, of course, this is the opening area of the game, and... you know, I say that now. I died a million times here when I first played it. To be 100% fair to me, this was the first Dark Souls game I ever played. Unless you count Bloodborne. I played Bloodborne first, then this, then Dark Souls 1, then Dark Souls 2. All arse backwards. It's a doggo! Now it's a doggo going over the edge. Whoa, pretty. What were you guarding, doggo? An ember! Ooh, useful. I can kindle myself with that. You heard me. Oh, God. There is nothing in this game that is not beautiful. There really isn't. It's stunning. The vistas that you find in this game are just incredible. There's the Firelink Shrine. If we go around here, there is a gentleman. There is a another unkindled ash, and he's a pain. But we do need to take him down. And when he's dead, he stays dead. So it's worth doing, because he's got stuff. He's got stuff that's really good. So We're going to have a go at that, actually. But we're going to be naughty about it. Of course we are. We're not going to fight him fairly. What do you think this is? Hello. How you doing, man? You alright? I'm going to pyromance you. I love his katana. That's very cool. And we will be getting that. Hello. Out my way, you. Don't want to be dealing with him and you. He backs off after a while, so it's no... Yeah, there you go. Hello. Alright? You alright? How you doing? Yeah, I'm going to fight you from up here, because you don't come up here, really, do you? He kind of comes to the base and then backs off, so you can sort of, like... Well, just take him at your leisure, which is fun. Ah ha ha! Getting wise, are you, sir? Well, that's fair enough, isn't it? God, it's great being a pyromancer. Gotta say. Nothing like it. I mean, if we were playing a melee class, this would be much harder now. But, as it stands... Oh, clever! Oh, sorry. Down you go. Yay! And we get all his stuff. The Master's attire, the Master's gloves. Ah, delicious. Let's have a look then. I'm sure it's probably better than this stuff. Let's have a look. Well, then again, maybe not. No, it isn't. It's actually much, much worse. It's just got very good bleed and poison resist. And that's it. Jeez. But what about the katana? I'm sure the... Oh, we can't use it, can we? We haven't got the stats. No, not really. Broken straight sword. Well, that sucks, doesn't it? Stick with my axe for now. I don't think we can get in here yet. We need to fall down from the inside. Ah. What shite. Oh well. Oh, what's that? Someone in the tree there. I'm going to take that. It's the east-west shield. Is it better than the shield we've got? Probably. Most likely, actually. Let's give it a go. Oh yeah, like a million times in everything better. So let's put that on. Although it does slow us down a little bit. Oh, an ember. That's nice. Ooh, look at that. HEIR! Aha! Sword and board. Well, this is axe and board, isn't it? Anything? Anything at all? Yay! Homeward bone. Probably going to be useful a little later. Not yet, of course. Okay, I don't suppose there's anything else to do other than go into the shrine and get on with shit. So let's do it. Where is the way in anyway? I think it's not up here. I think I've... oh, it's down here, isn't it? Yeah. There we are. Is it down here? I'm getting lost. Ah, there we go. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is amazing. There's a Firelink Shrine in almost every Dark Souls game. Whether they're the same place or not, just like rejigged with the reforging of reality, it's hard to say. But I like to think it is the same place. It's one of the few constants in this universe. This is where all of our allies will turn up, when we get them, when we find them. And each of these thrones belongs to the lords that we saw in the intro. And this is where they're supposed to be. This is where their burning corpses are supposed to turn up. But they didn't, obviously. Hello! I'm going to talk to my friend over here first. Hi, you!
Ah, another one.
Another
roused
one.
From the sleep of death.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're not alone.
Good.
We unkindled are worthless. Can't even die right.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Gives me conniptions.
Conniptions?
And they'd have us seek the lords of cinder and return them to their moulding thrones.
I think it means mouldering.
But we're talking true legends, with the metal to link the fire. Not fit to lick their boots.
Well, he'd know. Oh dear.
Don't you think?
Yeah, this guy's got a really interesting backstory, actually. There's a reason why he's so...
What a sick joke.
Yeah, why he's so
Asking
miserable.
us to seek the Lords of Cinder and return them to their moulding thrones.
I'm sure he means mouldering.
We're talking true legends, those who would link the fire. We're not fit to lick their boots.
Well, maybe you're not. I beg to differ for myself. Okay, so each of these is what belongs to one of the lords. Yorm, the giant. I'm going to talk... Oh, he's not here yet. There's normally a guy sitting around here who is... he looks like he comes from Yharnam. Holy King Lothric, last hope of his line. Yeah, one of the great lords. There's one here who has turned up. There he is, look.
All that unkindled, and a seeker of lords.
Oh, indeed.
I am Ludleth of Corland. Look not in bewilderment as I say. I linked the fire long ago.
Yeah, I would never be able to tell.
Lord of Cinder.
Hasn't even got any
If
legs.
substantiation be thy want, set thine eyes upon my charred corpse.
So he actually did it. He actually linked the fire.
This sad cadaver. No need to be coy. Have a closer look.
I think I'd rather not, to be honest.
Knowest thou of our purpose? 5 thrones will take 5 lords as kindling for the linking of the fire. The fast fading flame must be licked to preserve this world.
Is it worth
A
preserving?
reenactment of the first linking of the fire.
Yeah.
So it is. I became a Lord of Cinder.
That must have been fun for
I
you.
may be but small, but I will die a colossus.
Okay.
Treat the firekeeper not with discourtesy.
I had no intention of doing so.
She is much like thee. Prisoners both, kept to link the fire.
Oh, okay. Cheers, man. Hi, missus. This is the firekeeper. And like all the firekeepers, she is
Welcome
blind.
to the bonfire, unkindled one.
They have no eyes.
I'm a firekeeper. I tend to the flame, and tend to thee. The lords have left their thrones, and must be delivered to them.
Mm-hmm.
To this end, I am at thy side.
Oh, that's good to know. Let's talk a little bit more.
To be unkindled is to be a vessel for souls.
Oh, I know that.
Sovereignless souls will become thy strength. I will show thee how.
Yay!
Ashen One, bring me souls plucked from their vessels.
Will
Very
do.
well. Then touch the darkness with hig nourishment.
I tell you,
from
I
these
beg you what?
sovereignless
Touch the
souls.
darkness within me. I'd rather not. Okay, so we're going for pyromancy, and that tends to be intelligence and faith, but we are going to need a little bit more as well. So I'm going to put a little bit on vigor and a little bit on attunement. In fact, I'm going to go hard on attunement early on, because that will up our spell slots, and you need a lot. You need a lot for pyromancy. Bit more intelligence, bit more faith. I think that'll do for now. We're also we're going to do a little bit of strength as well, because we are going to be using a lot of weapons that require strength builds.
Ashen One.
Blah 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 blah. Okay.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Farewell. It seems a bit barren at the moment, but there's going to be lots of characters in here by the time I'm done. Hello, you.
A pleasure to make thine acquaintance, Ashen One.
I wish I could say the feeling were mutual.
I am but a humble handmaid of the shrine.
So she says.
Weapons, armor, trinkets, and spells.
She says she's just like a humble, whatever.
To ease the burden of a weary traveler.
I'm not sure she is. She looks like one of the
And
Sisters
yet
of Fate
I'm undead too.
from Dark
but
Souls 2,
not
doesn't
so
she?
charitable as to give my goods away.
I think she's got the same voice actress as well.
Ashen One, fetch souls and bring them to me. As is thy wont? No?
I don't trust you at all. I can tell you that. I do not trust you. So what have you got? You've got quite a lot, actually. She's got the white soapstone that will allow us to leave co-op. She's got the... not that bothered about that, to be honest. What else does she have? Chain helm, it's pretty cool. But we're going to be getting most of this stuff. The one thing we do want is that key. And we don't have enough for that yet, unfortunately. Or do we?
Ashen One, if my wares are not to thy satisfaction,
Which they're not.
bring me umbral ash.
Umbral ash.
With ash, I'll fashion new wares.
Alright.
Is it not our sorry fate to sup on death?
There are lots of subtle clues that she is actually not as she appears. I don't think it ever outright states it, but she is definitely one of the Sisters of Fate
Ashen
from
One, be sure
the
to
beginning
bring
of Dark
more
Souls
souls.
2. I'm almost positive of it, you know? Okay, no, I don't want that. What have we got? I've got loads of these, so maybe... Have I got... No, nowhere near enough. Oh well. No, nowhere near enough. This is Andre, who those of you who play Dark Souls 1 will certainly recognise.
Well, a newcomer, I see.
A newcomer.
I am Andre. I serve at this shrine.
Love his
As a
accent.
humble smith, forging weapons. You're in search of the Lords of Cinder, I trust.
Well, people keep telling me that that's what I'm supposed to
Toilsome
be
journey,
doing.
I'd wager. You require good arms.
I've got good arms.
Let me smith you weapons. I am a smith. Such is my purpose.
Okay. Have we got anything? No, we haven't got an Estus shard. Infuse weapon, reinforce weapon. Torque?
Weapons and protection are sturdy enough by and large. But when overused, they'll eventually break.
Yeah, but not like Dark Souls
When their
2.
durability is low, repair becomes a necessity. Use a powder, or simply rest at a bonfire. But should chance impel them break, bring them me. I'll hammer them back into shape.
Okie dokie.
They take no pleasure in breaking, I assure ye.
I've
So
no doubt.
handle them with care, if you would.
If ye would. Okay.
Prithee, be careful.
Prithee.
I don't want to see my work squandered.
Yeah, there's no characters around here yet, but there will be very soon. Just not yet. Right. Let's head to the main game, shall we? That is a Lord vessel, isn't it? That's a broken Lord vessel. That's very cool. Who's that? Lovely. There's all these like little symbols that link this game to the other games. It's very cool. Whoa, look at you. Okay, we can travel now. I can attune my spells. I haven't got another spell, so I can't do anything about that. Have I got any undead bone shards? Nope. But I can now travel to the high wall of Lothric. Let's go. Boom. This is kind of cool. I'm so glad to be playing this again. And to be doing it properly this time as well, you know. I assure you we will get to the end this time. Because it's fun. I love this game. I love it to bits. And I've got to have one of these games on the go. I really do. I almost can't. They're so particular. They do something very, very peculiar for me. Whereby I almost get withdrawal not having them around, you know? Okay. Here we are. And this strange little temple area. This is amazing. I mean, look at this. This is the high wall of Lothric, and it is insane. Look at this. That's mad, isn't it? I mean, just look at it. You know, the best of it is all of these areas we'll be going to. These areas you can see we'll be going to. That bridge there is where we fight a creature called the Dragon Armor, which is a suit of supernaturally animated armor. Absolute. Oh god, look at this. Oh, that's distressing, isn't it? They're not even impaled. They seem to be corpses that have melded with trees rather than being impaled. Boom! Bonfire lit. Okay. Right, my loves. Let's go and have a look around and see what's going on in Lothric, shall we?